What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. MEXC ranks Cardano ADA as the third most traded asset during their zero trading fee campaign. It's great to see ADA surpassing Sui and Pepe. This data has been updated as of today, and ADA is right after Solana and Dogecoin. So great to see the momentum and the trading interest. Ali Martinez, technical analyst, predicts Cardano ADA could hit $2 if the daily close surpasses $1.15. I think this is definitely possible. I still think that ADA will surpass its previous all-time high. It's just a matter of time. Tokeo Wallet completes its first design milestone, setting the stage for upcoming legal onboarding, engineering, development, beta testing, and public launch. Tokeo and Mercuryo will bring Mastercard to Cardano, enabling users to spend their ADA using virtual cards seamlessly. I think this is fantastic, and it will bring so much more adoption and more utility to Cardano users. It's fantastic to see such an integration just around the corner. Charles Hoskinson says, I started and run one of the largest crypto research groups, 168 co-authors, 240 papers, nearly 10,000 citations for around 10 years. How do we have these relationships and partnerships if we're not good stewards of the academic process? Makes a lot of sense. Charles says Cardano delivered massive protocol innovations from the first provably secure proof-of-stake protocol with liquid non-custodial staking to extended EUTXO, Plutus, Minotaur, partner chains, and what we will launch with Midnight Network. Charles says Midnight will add the next generation to the crypto space, chain abstraction, multi-resource consensus, a hybrid dApp concept. It has a very novel distribution model, the glacier drop that he's talking about. We're in the reserve. We're pushing forward. Good stuff. Really exciting. It's always great to hear from Charles. UAE commits to invest $1.4 trillion in the US economy over the next 10 years to boost existing investments in AI infrastructure, semiconductors, energy, and American manufacturing. I think this is super bullish for Cardano and altcoins through proxy because AI infra, semiconductors, all that stuff with computer electronics, machine learning, all that jazz are playing a big role, right? A strong symbiotic relationship between most of those sectors. The US Treasury Department lifts economic sanctions against Tornado Cash. So this is a great win for Tornado Cash, but also a major victory for privacy-focused projects, whether that's whatever project, but here in particular, Midnight Network. Now, Midnight Network with selective disclosure, with privacy, I think this is a great win, and it's also a nod to privacy. And we saw the president also mention about crypto bringing the utility of privacy and many more. So this is great, a good win, and privacy is super important this cycle. Hines says we welcome these other players, and he was referring to when he was posed the question of the digital asset stockpile. So he's referring to Cardano, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP to continue to innovate, build on chain, and create new technology for Americans. We're extremely supportive of that, and that's why we created the Digital Asset Stockpile. So the executive director of digital assets is super supportive of new technology, innovation. He also recognizes Bitcoin as the grandfather, digital gold, and they want as much as they can get in a way that doesn't affect taxpayers. But also this recognition to altcoins, especially Cardano, I think this is big moving forward. Be safe, you guys. There's a lot of impersonators over on X of Angry Crypto, so always make sure you guys double check, triple check. But also, TapTools doing some great work to help keep the community SAFU. Repeat scammers will now be flagged on TapTools, keeping traders informed and the ecosystem safer. So great stuff. TapTools is doing a fantastic job. The price right now has calmed down a little bit, 7.0, but we've been anticipating this. Really, the administration is kind of repeating a lot of the same announcements, so people are waiting for tangible real action to take place, buys and announcements and strategies to take place. Taking a quick look at TradingView, ADA 705, Bitcoin dominance still just chilling at 61.5. More or less, we're near the peak of Bitcoin dominance, I think. Bitcoin is at 84 more or less, cooling off of that 87,000. I think more or less the bottom is in. I'm not ruling out negative price volatility. There perhaps could be a little bit more. But if we continue on this trend, and when I observe on radar with X, I'm seeing kind of a nearly an all-time low of mentions and posts of Cardano. Very low compared to what we saw just a few weeks ago. And that also coincides with trade volume. Trade volume has been on a downtrend. Right now we see at the moment 650 million, but when we were surging, we were in the multiple billions. So we can see there $8.1 billion March 2nd. So volume is low right now. Social mentions are low right now. FUD is kind of rising. So these could also be some cues, in my opinion, that more or less we're getting close to the new lows of altcoins. So I might look at buying some ADA over the weekend. We'll see how the weekend plays out. But I think definitely the highlight for today, I would say, is two things. One being it's fantastic to see the progress from Tokeo Wallet. They've been doing a fantastic job as a multi-chain wallet, now bringing this Mastercard integration to work seamlessly for ADA holders. And secondly, last but not least, I think getting the nod by Hines is very key. So when he was posed that question, why that digital asset stockpile, it's great to see that he understands that there's innovation, new technology, and that he's very supportive of that. So that's great. I think that's good. We're going to have to be patient, guys. Slow and steady wins the race. It's not linear the way up, but I am still optimistic that Cardano will surpass its previous all-time high because whether it's projects like Tokyo, Snack.fun, and many more, Talos, and all these great gems, we didn't have any of that, let alone smart contracts in 2021. So just something to think about, right? We were running up with the anticipation of smart contracts, and I think that we have a much stronger community right now, much stronger network effect, especially given all the projects that rose and fell in between that time. So I think that ADA will be the go-to blue chip for many, both retail, boomers, new crypto traders, veteran crypto traders, and we're going to see how the weeks ahead play out. Now, in regards to quantitative easing and tightening, I think we need to see quantitative tightening relax a little bit. I think the tariff fears need to chill, and that's when we will, I think, send it. And LeBron James, Stephen Curry, send it. Let me know what you guys think. Will we surpass our previous all-time high? I'm still eyeing that $5 to $7 price range that I think we can hit and potentially surpass as well. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.